Elaine here from the Smart Train, your partner in learning. Welcome to the Smart Train Smartcasts, simple tools for maximum impact. In this video, we will look at the 5 top tips for presenters. And these are our 5 top tips. How to quickly duplicate a slide or an object in your slideshow, how to quickly access the master view, how to quickly begin a slideshow, how to present your slideshow in a smaller window, and how to quickly change programs and back again. Let's look at top tip number 1, how to quickly duplicate a slide or object. I'm just going to exit the slideshow, and this will bring me back to my presentation. To quickly duplicate a slide, we're going to select slide 2 here on the left hand side, and we will simply use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+D to duplicate the slide. This gives us an absolute duplicate of slide 2 and becomes slide 3. And we can quickly make a few adjustments, so it's a great way to quickly create another slide of similar content. This can make small work of numerous slides in your presentation. Now let's quickly access the master view. We have detailed videos on how to create and work with masters. Have a look on the smarttrain.com for those. The master slides are necessary to work with fundamental aspects of your presentations, such as design, layouts, and repeated objects such as logos. Down here on the status bar on the bottom right, we have what's called the normal view icon, and this is the view we have at the moment. To go to master view, simply hold down the shift key on your keyboard and you can see that the normal icon toggles to master view icon. If we click the icon, we're now in what we call master view. Here we can add logos and other elements into the back end of our presentation. To go back to your normal slides, simply release the shift key and click the normal slide icon again. And this brings us back to our presentation. Top tip number 3 is to quickly begin a slideshow. For this, we're going to work with the function keys on the top of the keyboard. The F5 function key above the 5 and 6 on your keyboard will start your slideshow from slide 1. This is regardless of which slide that you have selected in your presentation. I'm going to press Escape to bring me out of the slideshow. Bear in mind this will bring you back into the workings of your presentation. To start a slideshow from the current slide, let's say slide 3, so I select slide 3 here in the slideshow, and if I press Shift and F5, that will start the slideshow on the current slide. This is handy if you want to review your slide for animations, etc. So let's go back to tip number 4. Present your slideshow in a small window. If you look down at the status bar again on the bottom right, we have an icon to show the slideshow in full screen. To view your slideshow in a smaller screen, we use the Control key on the keyboard. So holding down the Control key, we then click this icon and it will begin the slideshow in a smaller window. This means that we can still see the other programs behind it. We press Escape to come out of this, and back to our last tip of the day, tip number 5, how to quickly switch programs and back again. While presenting your slideshow and you wish to divert, let's say, to a Word document, for example. So let's view our slideshow. And now I want to go back to my Word document, so I use the Alt and Tab keys on the keyboard. So holding down the Alt and then pressing Tab, this will bring up a preview of all of the other programs I have working on my PC. So let's say we want to go to a Word document, and when I find it in the list, I simply release the keys and then I'm in my Word document. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. To go back to your presentation, you need to trust in the system. If it was the last thing that you were looking at, simply pressing Alt and Tab again will bring you straight back to your slideshow. Alt and Tab will always bring you back to the last program that you had open on the screen. For example, I just pressed it again, it brought me back to the Word document, and of course again will bring me back to my presentation. So there you have it, your top 5 presentation tips from the Smart Train. Check out further free Smartcasts on our website, thesmarttrain.com, and don't forget to connect with us on Twitter and Facebook at The Smart Train. If you wish to arrange on-site training for your organisation, please go to the main website smartsolutions.ie. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time with our great free Smartcasts.